Hello and welcome to the Vasily channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is our vanilla playthrough in which we were playing as the Great Principality of Muscovy, which we used to play as that. But now we formed Russia, and so from now on we are Russia. In the previous episode we achieved quite a lot without spilling a single drop of blood. Diplomatically we vassalized the Grand Duchy of Finland as well as Duchy of Livonia. These two are from now on our vassals, and the most beautiful thing is that these guys have all of these cores and Finland has a claim on this territory. And we shall simply threaten war with Sweden for this territory. We will be able to do that in 2 years. And when it comes to Livonian territories, we shall simply declare war on Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and do the thing. On the other hand, there is a thing we can do in the south, which we should be doing. And this thing is the conquest of the steppes. We currently also annexing Ryazan because we have one diplomatic relationship over our limit. And is there anything else? Well, we culturally converting the Permian lands in here, and that's about it. Well, we also threatened war with the Uzbeks for this province, and now it's ours. And we're also colonizing these two provinces. Another thing we might want to do is start preparing our forces for Belayarsky and Glazov. So, where are the rebellions? Okay, particularist and Permian separatists. Can we give them any autonomy? No, nothing we can give them. Anyway, we can use this force in order to keep order in our easternmost provinces, while this actual army we shall send to Nizhny Novgorod, and from Nizhny Novgorod we shall start our invasion of Golden Horde. I don't know if we will be able to get the whole thing in one go. I guess they are our rival, right? Are they? They aren't. Huh, we are too strong for that. Well, it might be the case that we won't be able to take the whole thing, sadly. We can at least get the most immediate claims for Kazan and Bashkiria, and everything else we just annex. This army is just a little bit too huge to be effectively supplied in Nizhny Novgorod. There we go. And we also build a church in Rostov, thus increasing its tax output. What I also would like to check is whether or not we have workshops in every province in which we have a farm estate. First of all, let's find where we have the farm estates. We do have them in quite a lot of provinces. Okay, will do for now. So, let us also activate our forts, all of them, and in a moment we shall start a war against the Golden Horde. They are thankfully in peace with the Ottomans, so the Ottomans will not be able to use this opportunity to take lands from them. I mean, actually the perfect scenario for us would be to take at least all of the provinces here to just block the possible avenues of expansion for the Ottomans, and everything else we shall be taking just on the basis of having enough or not war score. But the primary objective would be to take these territories. We can also take Mansour and release Crimea, and that way we can actually have another vassal in these areas. Actually, not a bad idea. Also, free stability, always welcome. So, to be able to rise to a position near the Tsar at the Russian court can be very hard unless you belong to one of few old families with a long tradition of service. Even if some of considerable skill would make himself known, the old families expect to dominate the higher ranks at court. Lately, a specific young courtier has been making a name for himself, performing blah blah blah. So we lose legitimacy, but we get Master of Mint. Oh, that's a good guy, but I would rather get some legitimacy actually, because ours currently is quite low. Now anyway, let us declare war on the Golden Horde. They don't have much in terms of allies, and we can go for, say, conquest of... Let's go for conquest of their capital, which is Saratov. And, well, let's split this army in two. We can send these guys here, these guys to Penza. Split these guys in two, Voronezh, Tambov. And this army we shall keep in here in any case, because there can be a rebellion in those areas pretty soon. Military power, by all means. Go to, say, Simbirsk, you go to here. Go to Borisovsk. And now we slowly starting to convert these guys to Muscovite culture, which is great. So the occupations are going on swimmingly. Okay, you just stay here. Wait, no, you don't stay here. We go to Benjamin. Here we can get some free diplomatic stuff. Well, these provinces I would rather, at least Sibersk, I would rather take for myself. But I will give you Volgar, Samara and Buzuluk if I can. If I have enough war score, that is. So, next we shall send this army to besiege Astrahan, and this army to occupy Sarai, which historically was their capital actually. But this game, as we well know, is quite often very frivolous when it comes to history. And vassal swarms are second best thing after sliced bread, you know. Okay, then we go to Terek. The Bashkirs are suffering, it would seem. Okay, so now Saratov is taken. We can now send our army here to fight this. Okay, we are crossing the river, which is not good, but we shall be easily able to crush their army in any case. And let's send these guys to Bashkiria to help those Bashkirians in their plight. Oh, now they are running actually, would you look at that. Cowards, cowards. Nothing more but cowards. Now, Bashkortostan I will give to Bashkiria, not to Kazan. Where are you going? To Shekti? Okay, so they are retreating to the steppes, it would appear. Also we took Astrahan, and then we shall take these lands. Well, more or less the war is over. Now we just have to finish the occupations of their lands. And that's about it. So... come on. This siege of Lakia will take some time because it's a mountain fort. So also their allies came to their aid, and it would seem that they have quite an army themselves. So this would come to us, at least to our occupation anyway. And we shall stay about here doing nothing. Alright, because this Ajam thing is actually not a very small country. They actually do have some territories for themselves. Now let's see how much we can actually annex. We take, say, this much. I don't think we need that. All the way to Astrakhan. Okay, that's about it, huh? Damn, that's very little actually. What if we leave this? Damn, we can take very little of their territories. Like, look at that. That's the best we can take right now. But then Ottomans will take Mansour for themselves. Okay, I guess as ugly as it seems, and I hate ugly borders, that's about the best we can take for now. Because otherwise the Ottomans would have the opportunity to get to their lands. And that way we will also be able to actually annex, or not annex, but vassalize Circassians. Oof. I expected more from this war, but it would seem that our administrative efficiency and the development of this province is quite higher than I expected. Also, we would have to annex Chernigov if we want to... Oh wait, we wouldn't have to, we already have relationships with Circassia, so even if we get a vassalization from them, that wouldn't make the situation any worse. So, we can get this tech, but I would rather get it after we take the flute. And when it comes to our admin tech, we can actually invest into the ideas. And yeah, we weren't able to take anything from these places. Prestige, local unrest, but one innovativeness. How much innovativeness we have? Okay, I would rather get it actually. And so, yes, we annexed Rezan, which is great. We got 8,000 troops from them. I guess we can send them to here. And we can now consolidate Russia. Tver, Yaroslavl and Kasimov, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I mean, would you look at that? That's ridiculous. We can't take any more. Is there anything I can do to be able to have more territories? I wonder. Let's revoke some development from Yelets and then we shall convert it to one of the Russian cultures. So we took Lakia finally. Now we can try to attack these guys in Dagestan. And afterwards we shall be able to piece them out. at least in some manner. Or maybe not. Okay, let's split them in two yet again. You can go to Ardalan, and you can go to this province. Okay, that's... oh, we are actually engaging their army here, unexpectedly. We also converted province of Ishkar, which is great. And Perm, which is even greater. Good. Where is their capital? It's at Com, so that wouldn't work quite as well as I would like it. Wait, they got some tribal rebellions in here, so we would have to deal with those. And since we have some available military points, we can actually invest some places. I just wonder in which it would be cheaper to do. Okay, let's do it in Suzdal area. Encourage development. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. There we go. And Solikamsk also converted to our culture. Now you can go to Kazan, and you can go to Sultaniye. And we shall be watchful in case they try to attack us there. And we got some corruption. Not great, but not terrible either. And well, also I forgot about it, but since we converted these guys, we can actually start coring them. These tribal guys are pretty strong, I have to tell you. Does this guy have any siege peeps? Do we have any guy that has siege peeps? Oh well, we can try to make our ruler. We got one. I mean, one is better than nothing, I guess. Let's send him there. And let's take this guy out. And also, one of our colonies is now self-sustaining, is set off, which means that we can now start actually colonizing some more lands in Siberia. But I would rather save diplomatic points for now. Also, yeah, we would actually... oh, would you look at that day decision, Chernigov? And I didn't even pay attention. We would have to annex Chernigov because if we want to release Crimea, we in any case would have to have a free relationship slot. And one of our advisors died. Okay, we can't really afford those expensive guys, so... boys, come on, I hope you'll keep... okay, they weren't able to stay in the battle long enough. But we were able to crush them in any case. So this army destroyed, and then the one in Rilsk as well will be destroyed pretty soon. Yes, and we also took Kazan. How about getting out of here? Oh, they won't even pay me reps. Huh. Very interesting. Well, in such case, we shall go to your capital. Maybe that will bring you to a negotiating table. Also, you can go to the sun. are still at medium war enthusiasm. So we shall be more... Okay, wait a second. Russian claims on Poland, Lithuania. Oh, that's great. It all belongs to Mother Russia. I agree. So, anyway, our vassals are doing a great job in besieging their territories. Now we can also get this tech. Unfortunately, that would mean that we get a negative unbalanced research modifier, but well, what can you do? Let's go for defensive musketeers, and now we finally got guys that are musketeers, as you can see. And these guys are also going to fall pretty soon. Is there anything we can do? Oh, now we can get some more territories, interestingly. I have no idea why. I would like to take Voronezh. I would really like to take Voronezh. Tengri Zealots were here. No more. The chosen consul in 1543, only 14 years old and with astonishing force and bravery, Grand Prince Ivan IV ended the reign of terror of the boyars. Behind him stood his friend Alexei Adashev and the talented priest Sylvester, who would succeed the wise Makary as Metropolitan of Moscow. Sylvester and Adashev belonged to a group of advisors called Chosen Council, which was of great help in reforming Russia during the earlier part of Ivan IV's reign, but fell out of favor following the death of Ivan's first wife Anastasia in 1560. Ivan, who had become unbalanced after his grave illness in 1553, accused his old friends of having poisoned his wife and then had them exiled, leaving no one to temper his brutality. Well, we don't have Ivan, we got Basil. And Basil is not as crazy, hopefully. Now, reps, trade power, money, thank you. Now you shall go to... Oh, can't you go to Astrahan? Okay, we gotta finish the war. Why can't we take this province, I wonder? I really want to take Voronezh, but I can't. I can't. It's too big. Damn it. Well, we can take Bulgar for Kazan, I guess. Better than nothing. So, yeah, we took that. It looks kind of ugly, but, well, not much better we can do, unfortunately. So now let us see if we can click these buttons, and we can. And even here. Good stuff. Vladimir requests privileges, and I'm willing to give them to you. So we did that. Afterwards we would have to core these boys. And Finland is now finally willing to share the knowledge of... Oh, so these guys sold those territories to Circassia. Also, Circassia is now willing to be our vassal. Let's send them a gift. Thing number one. And there's a revolt in here. Another thing we might want to start coring territories in... Oh, we can only core one. Well, that will take some time, that's for sure. That's mostly due to the fact that we don't have a full connection to these territories, because we do not control Chernigov directly. Now we are losing money to this stuff. And I think we can actually click this button for now. Boom. We aren't losing money anymore. These guys are in Astrahan. Both of them do this. Well, what we can start doing alternatively, we can try to convert them. Oh no, that wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, unfortunately. Now let's give these guys not this, but enforced unity of faith. That way we will be able to do it. Also, let's see when it comes to colonialism. It will be in some other places as well. Okay, I would rather have that. Not a big deal. Let's get some mercantilism. But in our capital it won't be very soon, sadly. How much it would cost us to do it right now? Well, quite a lot actually. Okay. We must protect our trade indeed. When it comes to our estates, let's see what they want. Patriarchs overextension, boyars manufacturing in Moscow, and these guys want us to take territories from Siberia. Well, why not? Good. I would be able to get those territories easily. Good. Very nice. Shall revoke some of these lands. We have called Beloyarsky. Make it a state. Call all of those guys. We are losing money. Okay, knowledge sharing, of course. But hopefully we'll get colonialism sooner rather than later. We do have Icon of St. John Climacus, which makes it a lot easier and a lot cheaper for us to take the actual institution. Okay. Well, there's not really that much we can do in this episode. One thing we might want to do is to threaten war for Rovaniemi. Oh, would you like look at that? They wouldn't give it to me. Huh. So they do consider themselves still to be quite strong. Oh, it's not even because of themselves, but rather because they have this alliance with Brandenburg and, most importantly, Great Britain, which formed quite early, I have to tell you. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that you will continue watching it and give it your attention. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.